welcome back to my channel Books with Natasa. Today I wanted to film a video for you guys since fall is right around the corner, and that's why I'm a little bit darker today and I'm loving it. And without any further ado, let's just get straight into my list of recommendations. So the first series that I want to talk to you about is Stalking Jack the Ripper series by Kerry Maniscalco. This is my second all-time favorite series of all time, and it's perfect to read around fall time. It has such a gothic, creepy vibes to it. The first book takes place in London 1800s with Jack the Ripper, so it's perfect to read around the fall. We have an incredible romance. We have characters who are just so lovable, so you can get invested in with them so quickly, and it's so worth in the long run. And I will just give you the synopsis for the first book, and I hope you guys can enjoy the series because I certainly did. And this book follows Audrey Rose, who is apprenticing under her uncle's practice to become a coroner and slash detective. So they basically dissect dead bodies and they find clues so they can help the police catch the killers. But Audrey Rose is not alone there. There is also a rival partner sort of situation with Thomas Creswell. He's just this snarky, sweet, and just super intelligent human being. He just clicks with Audrey Rose so well. I love them so much together. They complement each other in the best ways possible. And I also recommend the audiobooks for this series because it gives you all the feelings, and I just love it. The first time I ever read this series was by audiobook, and I highly recommend it. If you are struggling with getting into it at first, you can start with the audiobook and then continue physically, but still this series is totally worth it. Next we have another one of my all-time favorite series, and that is The Diviners by Libba Bray. This series it's perfection for fall if you enjoy spooky, creepy stuff. Especially if you read this series via audiobook, you will have so much trouble sleeping. The first book we follow the Diviners, which is a group of kids because there are 17 that have powers, and each of them have a different power. Our protagonist Evie can touch objects and can tell who memories from them, and basically all the characters like that. And there is a killer on the loose in New York, and they are trying to find him. Also, there is this super creepy rhyme that happens in this book, and if you listen to the other books, you won't be able to sleep again. I promise you that. And each book sort of has like this thing with the different creepy element to it, and then by the end of book 3, all of the connects. And then we go to book 4, which is the finale, and I can't say much about it because I still haven't been able to read it because it's super slow and it's putting me in a reading slump, but still, this series is still one of my favorites. I love all the characters so much, they are amazing. I am Team Sam Lloyd all the way. I hate Jericho, I hate Mabel, so many characters are just so annoying, but so many more are incredible, and I promise you, if you give this series a chance, you're going to regret it. I know that it's a lot of commitment because these books are huge and they are like slow, but I promise you they are worth it. Next we have Vicious by V.E. Schwab. This is one of my all-time favorite books by her. I still haven't read the second book. I am planning to do a read soon so I can get back into the feelings of it, but in this book we follow Victor Vale, who he has had a near-death experience, and that gave him powers like most of people in this series, and he wants to get revenge from Eli, because she is the reason that Victor died, and this other girl that he loved also died. So this is a revenge book, sci-fi, and incredible characters, morally great character, male character, and it's amazing. The first time I picked it up, this book, I was hooked from the beginning. I loved it so much. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars without hesitation, and I can't wait to reread it again. Now, this next book is quite complicated for me because I didn't enjoy it as much, but I did enjoy the atmosphere around it. And this book is The Savage Song by Victor Schwab. This is book number 1 of Masters of Verity Duet. I read this one, I think, last year for fall, and I gave it like 3 stars. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't like my favorite book. I really liked the atmosphere, like I said before, and the plot that whenever something bad happens, a new monster is born. But other than that, the characters were super flat out. The story, I didn't see a point to it. I was bored the entire time. It was a miracle that I managed to finish this book, but it's needless to say, I don't plan to continue with the series because there are many more negative stuff in the second book than in the first book. So if I didn't like the first book, there is no point for me to read the second one. But that's just me. Many people have loved this duet, so I hope you guys can give it a try. The final series I want to talk about is The Discovery of Witches by, I'm so sorry, Deborah Harkness. And there is also a TV show for this one. It is complete. We have 3 seasons already out. You should definitely check it out. But this trilogy follows Diana, who is a witch, but chooses not to use her powers and live as a mortal. She's a historian working at a university at Cambridge. That's where she meets Matthew, who is a 900-year-old vampire who's searching for a book, the Book of Life, so he can understand where he came from and how to cure creatures. Diana accidentally opens the book in the library to study it for a paper, and all these supernatural stuff start to happen and attract creatures and Matthew, and that's where things become to get hectic for her and dangerous, and she doesn't know who to trust. But she has a feeling that Matthew is the right choice, and that where is the story with the beginning. This is a romance, this is a paranormal, this is so many, the atmosphere in it is amazing. I loved seeing more of London and Cambridge and all that stuff, and we also see the witch's coven from Diana's side and vampires from Matthew's side. We also meet demons in this book. We have a lot of stuff happening, and it's totally worth it. So that's it for my video. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and stick around for more. Also, I would really appreciate if you could check out my links, will be down below, and I will see you for my next video very soon. Bye!